The bonus plan, everyone, is very simple. And for me, in all the years I've been in this industry, simple is always best. Simple to understand, simple to share. And our comp plan is more than just simple. It's very, very lucrative, as you're going to see here. And the first thing here about sharing, as Gary mentioned earlier, if you share this product with a few people, really just share it with 3, and the company will guarantee your monthly subscription. So whether you choose the equities pack, which we'll show you on a slide in just a moment, is $129 a month. That's for those of us that want to do something with the stock market or the commodities futures market. And then we have the Forex package, which includes a lot of the Forex products, also the simplifier that Gary was actually showing you his actual results on. And soon we're going to be adding the sister product, which works on the same algorithm as the simplifier. And I'll talk a little bit about that before we're done here today, as Gary asked me to. But that's an incredible value. It's only $149 a month. However, we're running a special promotion right now, and for this month and next month, it's the same price as the equities pack, which is $129. Now, for those of us that want to be product of the products, because we're going to represent this to other people, or we just want to trade in the stocks, commodities, and Forex, if that's the case, there is the option to do what we call the all-in pack. But rather than paying for 2 separate subscriptions, they bundle them and reduce the price dramatically. You can get all the products, both of the packages, the equities and the Forex, for only $199. And again, if you share that with as few as 3 people, those subscribers will guarantee your monthly subscription, regardless of which package you chose. You could choose the all-in package for $199, and by sharing this with just a few others, just 3, generating 400 in PV, because the equities pack or the Forex pack, like we were talking about, has 100 PV attached. Of course, if you choose the all-in package, it's actually 150 PV. But again, you only need 400 PV in a month to get your subscription paid for. And so the company will reimburse you the cost of your subscription, because we want to be legally compliant, and it's not legal in the United States to actually just cancel the subscription, meaning give it to you for free. We just change money. You pay for your subscription, the company gives you the money back. Now, of course, where it gets very exciting is if we teach other people to do the same thing, because by teaching them to do what we just talked about, they're not only going to get their subscription covered as well, but it's going to put you in a position which is 1,300 in group volume. Now, that needs to be within 3 sales teams. So you would want to refer a minimum of 3. And as long as that 1,300 is spread out equally amongst those 3, that's going to guarantee you $500 a month in residual income. Now, think about that for a moment, because on $1,300 of group volume, and you're getting your Forex package covered, which is $149, or if you did the all-in package, it's $199, plus the $500 is at least $650 to $700 value to us for $1,300 in volume. Folks, that's at least a 50% or better commission. And frankly, you just don't see any company in the direct sales industry paying people those kinds of percentages when they're getting started in a business. But frankly, that is the most important time to really pay the money, because when people get started, that's when they need to make money. And obviously, when they make money, they get excited. And when they can show other people how to do exactly the same thing, they're going to help other people make that money, and that's going to put them in a position to double that monthly residual income from $500 to $1,000 just by generating $4,000 in group volume. You know, that's less than 39 subscriptions plus yours, even if they subscribe to the lesser priced monthly subscription. The Forex package, $149, has 100 PV. Obviously, you'd need less than 39 people plus your own if some of those people actually purchase the all-in pack. So it's a really phenomenal comp plan coming out of the gate. But of course, it gets much, much better. And we're going to go through some of the rest of the comp plan here tonight. so that we can share that with you, because there's many different ways that we get paid. But as our subscription base is growing, that monthly income is growing, and you can go from 500 to 1,000 like we just talked about and showed you on this slide. And by going to the next level and producing 10,000 in group volume, you're going to double your income again. You're going to go from $1,000 to $2,000 a month. And that's really cool, because you do the percentages. That's a very high percentage to pay out on group volume, other people's subscriptions. And of course, it doesn't stop there. That guaranteed monthly income, as your subscription base grows, can pay you tens of thousands of dollars a month. $20, $30, $40, $50, $60,000 a month. And again, that's just one way that we get paid. Gary, let's go on to the next slide. Now, what we want to run through here with you is a very simple, proven system. I'm going to be the tour guide for you, and we have some incredible tools, and we'll keep going through these slides one at a time as we go through this slide by slide to help you really get your mind wrapped around this compensation. So we'll go ahead and go to the next slide. Another way that we get paid with wealth generators is what we call the qualified generator. Now, this is just a one-time purchase for $105. This is going to give you access to the live PIP rooms where we have our trading experts teaching and training. You're going to find, as Gary has already shared, that these individuals are so professional. They're really master traders, and you're going to learn so much from that. But it also puts you in an income earning position with the company, because obviously the people on your team are going to want to get all of the benefits that come with the qualified generator. And of course, one of the benefits is the compensation. You get a $35 bonus on all the people that you've personally introduced the business to that purchases this $105 qualified generator pack. And that also generates $5 paid up through 4 levels. Now, as we go to the next slide, you'll see that we also, as a part of the qualified generator, get to take advantage of profit-sharing pools. And there's actually 8 pools altogether. And as we hit higher and higher ranks, we get to participate in all of those pools if we go to the top of the plan. So as you hit the first leadership rank, you're in the first pool. You hit the next rank, now you're getting paid in 2 pools. As you go to the next rank, 3, and so on, until you get all the way up to 8. And this is part of the overall global volume that's being generated through the compensation plan. Now, just a moment ago, I was talking about the different packages and how to get started today. You know, whether you choose the equity pack, the FX algo pack, or the all-in pack, you see the prices down there at the bottom, $129, $149, $199. Once again, the center pack, the FX algo pack, special promotional price right now. It's not $149 this month or next month. It's only $129. So let's go to the next slide. This is something that I have found really excites everyone I've shared it with, because, you know, like Gary, I have spent a lot of money with a lot of different companies and their fancy products. I mean, literally, I've spent thousands of dollars buying something that they promised me was going to do all these wonderful things, only to be disappointed. And maybe you've had the same experience. And I figured out after I did that a couple of times why those companies are charging such big money up front, because their product doesn't work. Well, as you've seen already, that's not how it works here at Wealth Generators. We don't have to pay thousands of dollars to try it to see if we like it. They give us the products. All we have to do is pay a small monthly subscription. It's not a contract. You can start or you could stop it anytime you choose to. But of course, why would you ever stop it when you're making that kind of money? However, just for peace of mind, look at this guarantee. We guarantee that if you try our service, you use these products, which we're giving you the products, we're just charging a small monthly fee, which you can get covered just by referring something that works to a few people. But just in case you're wondering, what if it doesn't work? Well, the company guarantees that they're going to pay you back your monthly subscription. Now we're showing 149, but you would substitute 129 if you chose the equities pack, 149 obviously if you chose the FX pack, or if you chose the all-in, it'd be 199. But they're not going to just give you all your money back if you don't make a profit. They're going to give you 3 times your money back. Now this is a triple risk-free guarantee in writing from Wealth Generators. I've never seen anything like this before, and I'm sure you haven't either. So let's go on to the next slide. When you look at the math using Wealth Generators Forex program, if you take the column here on the left, that monthly subscription for the equities pack is $129. Now, this is illustrating if you were doing a demo trade for 6 months, and what your total cost would be. The money that you would spend over 6 months would be a total of $779 plus the $50 Forex trading. Obviously, you'd need some capital to open up a live account, but no capital is needed for a demo account. So the total cost to you would be $829. Now, if you submit your account documents, even though you haven't traded any money, but you have been working with what we're providing you, even though it's a demo account, obviously, when you look at the bottom line number here, your profit, if everything went wrong, meaning that you never risk a dime, but you use the product or service, but the demo account still didn't show you a profit, the company's still going to give you triple your money back if you don't show a profit, even with the demo account, even though you've not even risked a dime. I mean, how good is that? Now, of course, that's not what we encourage people to do. We encourage people to do like Gary did, like I've done, to open up a brokerage account and put some money in it. Even if you don't have $50,000 or $100,000 or maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest, the business can help you get to that point where you can invest that kind of money. But some people might only be able to start with $250. That's okay. If you can do more, but you can add to it at any time because it's your account. You can put money in, you can take money out as you see. Now, obviously, with the column here on the right side, again, monthly subscription multiplied times 6 months is $779. You add to that your investment of $50. Let's say you open the account with $1,000. Your total cost $1,829. You submit your account documents showing that you had a loss, you didn't make a profit. What's the company going to do? They're going to give you triple your money back, which is $2,339.82. You subtract what you actually were out of pocket, including the $1,000. You're still in profit, even if everything goes wrong. Now, of course, that's not why we're getting into this. None of us, not to make a profit, but certainly the company knows that we're going to make a profit. That's why they can give a guarantee like that. But I'm just showing you, if you wanted to be the devil's advocate, I don't know who came up with that term, but I think we're all familiar with it. If you wanted to be the devil's advocate here and show worst case scenario, if everything went wrong, how you're still going to put money in your pocket at the end of 6 months with this triple your money back guarantee, who can argue with that? But let's go on to something that I think is actually a lot more positive to talk about in the next slide. That's good. Go ahead and go on to the next slide, because obviously we've all come to a point of realization that I think at this point to really start focusing on living our life and getting the returns. Now, I'm going to let you wrap up the call here, Gary, with these last few slides, but wanted to be sure I didn't miss any, because I thought there was a slide in here that actually showed the pools, but I think everyone was following me. But I want to finish explaining the compensation plan, because there's a part of the compensation plan I haven't mentioned yet. In addition to that guaranteed monthly income, which can be substantial, starting at $500, going up to tens of thousands, $50,000, $60,000 a month. In addition to that, there is a compensation side of our business, which is a unilevel compensation plan. A unilevel plan with compression that can pay you down 9 generations, not 9 levels, but 9 generations with compression. And folks, if you've been in the industry like I have as many years, and you've really become kind of a student of the industry, and you've seen what works and what doesn't work, and historically what has worked the best, the biggest incomes in this industry of direct sales are coming from or have come from the unilevel compensation plan. But the reality is that many people never stick around long enough to really build a big team. And it's understandable why, when you look at traditional direct sales companies, when people are asked to buy a product they may think they don't need or want, and it's a brand that no one's ever heard of, and it's a product that's priced higher than similar products in the marketplace. And if people are challenged to market that, who's surprised at that? And if they can't sell those products, and they're not going to keep spending that money every month, and so they quit. I call that addition subtraction. What we've shared with you here tonight that's so exciting is that we can help people get in the money. Use a product that's going to make them money, share those real results, those profits. Everybody's going to want to take advantage of exactly the same thing that you and I are taking advantage of. And so we're in an addition business. I'm not saying that everyone is never going to quit, because quitters do quit. I'm talking about the majority of people. Who would quit when you're making money? And who's not going to tell people if you're making money? And the reality is, when you start looking at the numbers that can accrue through a 9-generation unilevel, plus that monthly guaranteed income based on the subscriptions, and with the unilevel, you're getting paid a minimum of $4 to $6 per subscriber in your entire organization, you could wind up having a lot of people. Now, if we just focus, because the minimum is 3 that we need, if 3 get 3, that's 3, 9. They get 3, that's 27. What's 3 times 27? And then what's 3 times 81? Or an easier way to do the math for me is using a multiple of 5. 5, 25, 125, 625, 3,125 times 5 again is over 15,000. And folks, we haven't even got halfway through the unilevel. Before you know it, with this compensation plan with the unilevel, you could literally have tens of thousands of people, even hundreds of thousands of people that you're earning a commission on every month, plus your guaranteed income, plus the money from the qualified generator. Folks, I tell people this is the most fair and the most equitable and the most lucrative compensation plan I've seen in my entire time in this industry, which is coming up on 30 years. Not only that, this is a compensation plan that rewards the most important people that's ever going to join your business and our business, and that's the new person. To help that new person get into the money, significant money right away, is so important. And I love the way that this comp plan has been designed to make that happen, and obviously take care of us as leaders that are going to be here long term, that are going to build huge organizations that are literally going to span the globe, because this is a global opportunity. And just in closing, before I turn it back to you, Gary, very soon now we're going to be introducing yet another algorithm product, which the folks that designed this product literally spent over 15 years. It took a team of top mathematicians, Forex experts, IT geniuses working with a lot of money and a lot of time to figure out how to duplicate or mimic how the banks are trading in the Forex market, which you saw Gary's slide, over $7 trillion every day, mostly traded by the banks. They're trading in the arbitrage with liquidity accounts. That means, very simply, they're buying both long and short positions. This other product, the MLA product, that's how it works. It's buying long and short positions. Like Gary said, it's trading 200 to 400 times a day, 24 hours a day, because somewhere in the world there's always a market open. And to consistently close out every day with a profit, like it's done for the last 2 years in beta test before it was brought to market, I am so excited that we're with a company that was selected out of 6 months of vetting all of these significant companies, and some maybe not so significant companies, but literally looking into the Forex marketplace to find the right company, the right people with that company to bring this product to market that's going to change lives. And we're the company that has it. Big Forex institutions literally were willing to pay tens of millions of dollars for this product not to even be brought to market because it's that disruptive a technology. Can you imagine we're putting the power in the hands of any person, an average person, to get these kind of returns? This is the opportunity that we have in front of us, and I hope you seize it. I'm sure you will. Gary, with that being said, I'm going to turn it back to you.
Thanks, buddy. It's truly the opportunity of a lifetime, and knowing what we know and we're being where we've been, it's exciting what's happening, but what's coming is just beyond belief. So it's really the time to build right now and expose people if you're into that. So appreciate, buddy. Thanks for getting on, and look forward to working with you in the future. It's going to be great.